Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto every day. I am so excited to be back home in Los Angeles from my trip to Miami to speak at Decentral Miami, which was an outstanding conference. And yes, I know Bitcoin looks like absolute hot garbage, and so do a lot of altcoins, but we still need to give credit where credit is due, and a big shout out to the Cardano community. Let's go ahead and talk about this special news. According to the Daily Hodl, new milestone hit for Cardano as network amasses 1 million wallets staking ADA. This is amazing. And the reason why this is amazing is, yes, we are experiencing a little bit of bearish price action, and I will cover Cardano for you in a moment. But when we're talking about staking a particular project, it doesn't matter what it is, but that means that you have money, you have capital locked up for a specific time period because these people are earning passive income. I'm not exactly sure as to all the different aspects in the Cardano ecosystem, but I know on some platforms, for example, crypto.com, if you want to go ahead and earn passive income, you need to stake it for a particular amount of time or lock it up. And to me, this is immensely bullish. Even though we're starting to see a lot of fear in the market, we also know that there's a lot of people holding their cryptocurrency for DeFi aspects. And DeFi is simply just kind of earning passive income and participating in the ecosystem. So to me, long-term, this is bullish. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Cardano price. This is our current Cardano daily chart, and we are not looking too terribly great. We actually have all of our indicators aligned perfectly for a little bit more bearish price action. So our MACD is headed downwards. It looks like it's getting close to being bottomed out. RSI is heading downward, and stochastic bear crossed on December 4th and is heading downward as well. We can also see the EMAs here. You want to have the lower EMAs at the very top and the larger EMAs at the very bottom, 9, 21, 30, 50, 100, and 200. However, in this particular case, we're seeing a very strong area of resistance being created at $1.84, which is also where the EMA 200 lies. Now, we're also seeing the other EMAs kind of free falling here. So this is indicating that there's going to be a lot more bearish price action. However, I will say we talked about a range on last night's show, 155 to approximately 129 here. And I want to see us kind of consolidate in this range. However, it's not really looking like it's likely. Therefore, if I see a break above 156, send it. If I see a break below 128, dump it. And right now it is looking like we are going to be breaking support here on the daily and heading downward, probably to range in this area to approximately 104 to about 128. I also created another area of support here at 84 cents. I'm not saying we are going to head down to 84 cents, but if Cardano is a project that you like and you're interested in accumulating more, I would set bids all the way down. And again, just as long as we get back above 155, I will be bullish. But in the long term, this fundamental news about the 1 million Cardano holders is a positive sign for the future. However, tread with caution. Now let's talk about Bitcoin. I'm going to go ahead and read this article so you guys don't have to because it's kind of boring. Extreme fear after Bitcoin lost $50,000. Bitcoin fear and greed index at 5-month low. Oh my. The most important part of this particular article is this segment here. Whales to sell more. And basically what this segment is saying here, it is comparing the 10 largest deposits to exchanges with all other deposits. Large Bitcoin holders have been increasingly depositing more substantial quantities of the asset to trading platforms lately. Generally, this is indicating that people are going to be selling on the open market. One thing I will note though, is that why are these whales not selling OTC? Because generally most people do. And the fact that if these people are in fact selling, that they are trying to move the market. That's just my personal opinion. Also, if we take a look at the fear and greed index over here, some of the technicals on TradingView on this aspect is free. It does show a strong sell area over here. Just because we have a strong sell area doesn't mean that that is the end. However, we do need to pay attention to the chart. This is our Bitcoin weekly chart, and right now it is not looking good. We have some very, very heavy sell volume, and generally when you're seeing a lot of sell volume, that means price is going down. Also, too, another thing to note, we have a lot of heavy resistance at $54,000. $53,000 is my particular area to get a rebound. And if we cannot sustain this area at $48,000, which was my target, yes, it was hit and exceeded, then we will continue to fall. And I'm looking for another drop to about $43,000 to $40,000. Ultimately, at the same time, I would love to see Bitcoin at $30,000. Reason being, I want to go ahead and buy more there. Now, taking a look at the daily chart. Daily chart with market ciphers also showing a little bit of a red bar. This is a bearish signal, and we're really not seeing a lot of people stepping in to buy here. One thing I will say is when we did see this downward wick on December 4th, the bull stepped in and bought that up like crazy. However, if we cannot sustain this area of 48 or even get back above 50, 51,000, we will be seeing some of these low areas here. However, I've got some bullish news for you. The president of El Salvador seems to not be pressed about the current Bitcoin price action, and this says a lot. So he went ahead and purchased 150 Bitcoin as it dipped to $45,000. The tweets were absolutely wild. I was excited to see it, but if this man is not pressed, neither should you. Just make sure you have a trading and investing plan handy and make sure to follow the scenarios and also to consider changing when the market changes. Back in 2017, there were very few ways to make money in crypto. You either had to have a very, very keen eye to spot crypto gems, know when to sell them, you had to learn how to trade, or you simply bought and held and you prayed that number went up. But now in 2021, we have so many different subgroups in crypto and a lot of different ways to make money. Yes, you can still do trading, spotting gems, etc., but you can make money via NFT ecosystems, DeFi ecosystems, metaverse, etc. And a segment that really hasn't popped off yet is DAOs. And I really think that DAOs are the next coins and tokens that we should pay attention to. And hopefully Bitcoin will behave herself so we can see some nice gains. This next segment is sponsored by MilestoneBased. Since 2018, MilestoneBased is a technology platform that revolutionized milestone collaboration and the funding process between investors and startups using the power of blockchain DAO and smart contracts. So a DAO allows everybody who's invested or participating in the project to make decisions. It is also known as governance. And this is great because they want to go ahead and help projects thrive, but at the same time, they want to make sure these projects do what they are supposed to do. And they're going to be doing this with smart contracts. Smart contracts are great because you kind of set them and forget them. You program them to do a certain thing. So let's say a company doesn't fulfill a specific obligation. The smart contract will either pull funding or however you guys have that set up. In addition, MilestoneBased is bringing the security and transparency, as well as other advantages to blockchain roadmap management and solutions between investors and startups. So basically, it is forcing people and the teams to do what they are supposed to do. Yes, I understand tech can be hard, and so can entrepreneurship. And a lot of these projects are not bad people. They just have issues executing things because, again, tech can be hard. Sometimes it takes more time to get things done. But utilizing a DAO and smart contracts for roadmap management is going to kind of force teams to get their stuff together and hopefully produce. And they also offer new functionality, including advanced data management and AI to enhance investment management decisions that haven't been available before. And this is all going to be through DAOs and smart contracts. I highly recommend you all start paying attention to different DAO projects, learn how they work. This next segment is sponsored, and I'm so excited to bring you guys the most amazing news from TEZOS. So TEZOS has partnered with Red Bull, which is super amazing, super dope. And as most of you know, I have held TEZOS since early 2020. One of the reasons why I like TEZOS is because they're open source, they are practical, and they have a massive ecosystem of dApps and NFTs. And they're also energy efficient and secure. TEZOS recently teamed up with Red Bull as an official blockchain partner. As part of this partnership, Red Bull Honda Racing has launched their first range of digital collectibles, also known as NFTs, non-fungible tokens. And they can be found exclusively at redbullracingcollectibles.com. The link will be down below. And they've also partnered with some big names like Doja Cat as well. The TEZOS NFT marketplace they have partnered with for this release is Sweet.io. Link down below. One of the main goals of this partnership is to increase awareness of NFT applications and show you guys how easy it is. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these NFTs and learn a little bit more about them. Over here in the featured marketplaces, they have Red Bull Racing. And down over here, you're gonna see some Red Bull Racing items. They have a side pod and they also have a Sergio Perez racing suit, among other things that you can go ahead and purchase. And this is especially dope for collectors. This site over here, objkt.com, down below, is a site where you can go ahead, head over to and create some TEZOS NFTs. I also want to give a big shout out to TEZOS and their Red Bull partnership. This is absolutely amazing for them, and I'm very, very excited as it will really help with mass adoption and get the average Joe excited and educated about NFTs. Thank you for stopping by. I will catch you later.